Hi, and welcome to Old Lego Guy. This year, the Lego Group is celebrating its 90th birthday. And they do this by releasing some sets that are inspired by old themes like castle and classic space. One of these sets is the modern take on the old Galaxy Explorer. The new set has number 10497, and in the United States the old set had number 497, both called Galaxy Explorer. It's a bit different for us in Europe, and in Europe the set had its number 928, and that explains why it says 928 on the ship. In this video I'm going to have a look at this new modern Galaxy Explorer, compare it to the old version, and as you can see I have all the predecessors with me here, so let there be spaceships. As you can see, the new Galaxy Explorer is very similar to the old one, but it's much bigger and beefier, and most of the things have been improved upon. And I think there's only one drawback, and that is the back of the Explorer, but we will look at that later. First, we shout out to my friend who built this. My Galaxy Explorer is still in the box. Looking from the front, we can see that the Lego designer has matched the overall shape and looks really well. According to the instructions, the new scale is 1.5 times the old one. I read in an article that this piece here was very significant for these models, and the author of the article would have liked this part to be the same. I think the new design is alright, and it's matched better the whole scale of the ship. The first difference we see from the front is that the new emblem is in gold, and I really like that. As you can see, on the old ship we had gold on those pieces, and we also had it on the torso. I also like how they incorporated the lights better. I mean, this is alright, but this is really weird. And here they have done some incorporation and bring it into the ship, and I really like that. I remember in the old days how I thought this was really cool. I mean, all the different trans, green and red on all lights looks really cool on spaceships. But now when I see another way of doing it, I think it looks really good. We also see the matching design of this yellow and black pattern, but I would have liked this to be more in the level of the frame of the ship and not being raised like this. One of the new things is this middle compartment. The old Galaxy Explorer only had 2 compartments. It's the cargo bay in the back and the cockpit, or whatever you want to call it, in the front. Here we have the cockpit, and then we have a middle area, and then we have the cargo bay. We also have the engines that have a new design. I think it's a really cool design, especially from this angle. I will talk a bit about when we turn the ship over what I don't like about it. So let's have a look at the back of the ship. It's really big. Now you can see some of the things I do not like. First of all, these red things. I've seen this in modern looking mocks when they build spaceship from computer games or sci-fi series, and I really like when they have LEDs in here and it lights up and everything. But I think as a tribute to an old set, they should have skipped this part. And when I build my version, I will probably leave this out. I think it's alright to have it in the instruction book and providing the pieces so you can build it however you want. My design will be without this. What I don't like about this set is the cargo bay and the whole end section. It looks really square. Although I don't think you need aerodynamics in space. I'm not a professional, but I still think it looks better. So I would have liked something reminding of more. I mean, you have this angle going here, You have the wings, everything seems like it's gonna be a sleek spaceship going really fast, and I don't like at all this part. Looking at the old one, we can see all that it takes is one slope piece. I think that would have been an improvement, having a bit of a slope down here to break off this chunkiness. And the thing that I like the least are three pieces. This piece, and you have a big black plastic piece here. This piece I do not mind that much because you don't really see it, and it has a function. But these two, I don't think they look good as they are. The problem with big pieces like this is that they never look clean. I don't know if the camera can catch it. And here you can actually see all this pattern goes through, so you see a lot of small circles on the top. So I would have liked this beam brick built or tile built in some way. And I must say, from this angle, I do not see a spaceship. I think this looks like a cartoon ferry or school bus or something. Another new thing on this Galaxy Explorer is the arrow. Here it is a print, but here we have it built, and I don't know if that is clever or stupid. It's cool by the designer to make something like this, but I think they should have focused instead of making the whole back part here looking more aerodynamic. And I just have to say it, building an arrow, what's the point? So my changes to this design would be to use slope pieces and make it more look like the old Galaxy Explorer and more aerodynamic. I would replace this wing with the tile built wing and more in the right dimensions. I would replace all the red parts. They could come in the package, but I wouldn't put them in. And finally, I would lower this design. I would bring the yellow and black into the same level as the gray base here. Another good thing with the new Galaxy Explorer is that all the patterns you see here are prints. There are no stickers with this set. This is a good looking set that has a lot in common with its predecessors. Most of the modernizations are for the better, taking the Galaxy Explorer into the 21st century. Until next time, take care.